So we are going to demonstrate how we can use webmails for our companies or under the domain for personal use or companies. First of all, you have to log in into the hosting panel of your domain, what we call cPanel. So to log in into the cPanel, what you do, you go to your hosting website. Your website hosting. For example, mine, I use hostingbangladesh.com. This is the company that I use in hosting. So I'll go to that company's website. And there I am. I'm going to log out and I demonstrate everything from zero or from scratch. And we see each step, how we log in and how we proceed to the cPanel. So let me first come here and log out. So to log in, now this is the place where I can log in from. So I'm going to log in. I have my login credentials here, and I click on login. So in the other, yes.
Please try to expand. I'm trying to expand the screen because I'm using my phone. Okay. We are good to go.
So I'm in the login screen. When you log in,
continue.
you'll be asked to enter the email and the password. So I'll go ahead and log in. You can put your screen in full screen, portrait, so you can see landscape, so you can see things clearly.
Yeah, I am.
So when you log in, I'll come here to the services, and then I'll come here to the service that I host, the service that I paid for, the service for my domain. For example, I'm using this domain, eugenius24.info. That's the one that I use. So I'll click on it, and then the most important part, I'll come here to where there is the word log into cPanel. Let me zoom out. Here, where there is login to cPanel. So when your developer shares with you the cPanel credentials, most of the time they don't involve logging in from the beginning where I started from. When he gives you the cPanel credentials, when you log in, they will take you directly to the cPanel. So, but for me, I had first go into the company that gave me the cPanel, then I could access this one, the cPanel link. But most of the time, your developer will just give you a link that goes straight to the cPanel.
I will just go straight.
Yeah, he'll just go straight to the cPanel most of the time, yeah. But if it does not take you there, you'll have to go to services and look where there is this link, login to cPanel. So once you log in here and click login to cPanel, it will just take you straight to the cPanel. And most of the time, it will always start from here, straight on the cPanel, here. That's where it will start from. So this is what we call cPanel. It is where you can control everything under your website and the domain. But for our focus today is going to be on webmails or emails for the domain. So you can see my main email is eugenius24.info, and I'm going to create one for testing or for learning. So I'll look where there is email. I'll look for a place where there is email. You see there's a section of emails here. So I'll go ahead and click on what? On email accounts. So when you click on email account, that's where the logic starts from. Click on email accounts. They'll bring me a list of emails that I support. So if you have different members under your company, this is a place where you can create for them custom emails for each of them. So now if I want to log in, if I want to create a first email, I'll just simply come here to create email. You can see here there is create, and here I have a list of emails. I can manage, I can delete someone, I can change someone's space, all that from here. So I'm going to go ahead and create an email here. So it is here. So these are the procedures. So I'm going to create the email for one person in my company. So here the domain will remain the same, and then the username So the username is going to be Mohindo. So it's going to be
So the
Mohindo.
domain usually remains the same, okay?
Yeah, the domain, for example, your domain is nodipo.org. Yes. You just don't touch it, you leave it. This is the main domain, Eugene24. They have some other subdomains, but you leave the main one. So it means that's going to be Mohindo at eugenenews24.info. So if it is Sarah at nodipo.org, something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and say Mohindo, so it's going to be under eugenenews24.info. Then after I set the password for this person, or if I want these people to set the passwords for themselves when they log in, I just simply click here, send login link to alternate email. Here, I click here. So here I put their existing emails. So I put his Gmail or their Gmail here. So it means that when I click create, it's going to send a link to this person's email and ask them, hey, we have created for you an email, but if you want to log in, click on this link. And when they click on that link, they'll be able to set their passwords by themselves. Yeah, from here. But if I want to set the password for these people, I'll just simply click set password now. So maybe I can say, let me get here one password, simple one, 256 Uganda. Yeah, so 256 and Uganda with the capital letter like this. So this is going to be my password. Okay, you can hide, you can unhide. So I mean that I will have to give these people, hey, Mohindo, your email is this and your password is this, secretly. After doing that, after setting for them a password, and then you come here, create now. Okay, so here there are some things that you may need to edit. For example, edit settings. So here you can allocate for them space, limited space. You can say this person should not go beyond 1 GB. Their space should not go beyond 1 GB. So 1 GB is 124 MBs. So you can as well change to GB and then say this one space, his email container should never contain more than 1 GB. You can still make it unlimited here. So, but if you want to say, if you, for example, this email when they come, now we are hosting them by ourselves. And this server is having limited space. And if you want to know the size of the server, you just simply come to Cpanel and you come here. You'll come, you come just here on the left side here. You can see the size of the Cpanel. It's going to load here. Can you see the size? The size, where is it? Where is it? Storage. I'm going to show you storage. Disk usage. You'll see where disk usage here. On the right hand side of the Cpanel, see disk usage. So disk usage is where the maximum storage that your computer can do it. I mean that your server can store. So for me, I have unlimited size. But most of people can have 5 GB, 10 GB. Okay. So I have unlimited.
What makes you have unlimited?
I purchased a bigger bundle. So you'll also know when you do it when you open a bigger, when you open your website, you'll know. So I have unlimited space. So it means that I can, even if I leave this person to have unlimited size of space for their container, it's no problem. But I can as well go ahead and limit them. I say it should not go beyond 1 GB. So you can leave unlimited. It's better to leave unlimited because even though you allocate for them, it doesn't mean that they're going to use the whole space. So until they really get all the email that will use the whole space, then the storage can be full. But you can still leave them unlimited, no problem, or the maximum size as they can. And automatically create folders for this. So here they're going to create special folder for this person's email. So every time we create an email, they'll create for it a special folder. So in case you delete this person, that folder can be deleted specifically from your server. So all I can say is you better leave this part of option here. You see, optional settings. Leave them. They are well set the way they are. So you just leave them. Leave them at 1 GB and just you leave this part here, this part of option. Leave it. Then after, I went back. Okay, just Muhindo, here Muhindo at region74.info, and then password 256 Uganda, like this. And then after, I have to create this email. They're just as simple as that. Come here, put the name of the person, email, and click create. Put the name of the person or their special username, email, and create. And you should know that email cannot have what? Cannot have space. Okay? Yeah. So, I hope we have understood each other up to that point. So, I'm going to go ahead and create this.
Today I'm okay.
Okay, that's great. So, I'm going to go ahead and create email for this person. So, to create an email, I'll simply click create email and then say stay on this page. So, if you want to create for another person, like I have so many people want to create for another, what do? I just click on stay on this page. So when I click on stay on this page, it will not direct me to the list of emails. It will create it and keep me in the same page. So if I click create stay on this page, you see, it will create this email, but it will keep me in the same page. But if you don't click here, what it will do, it will take you to the list of what? A list of emails here. So after creating, it takes you back. After creating, it takes you back. But if you click the other stay on this page, it will keep you in the same page. So if you come to the list of email, you'll be able now to see the email, and you can see I'm now here, Muhindo at ugnews24.info. So this is my personal subdomain, and this is what we wanted to buy from what? From Google. But if we have our domain, we can still do it like this. So if I want to manage it later, I want to change this person's password. Since you have the login credentials of the Cpanel, just come this person's email, click on manage. You can go ahead and you change their password. Say someone, I forget my password, my storage is full, something like that. Since you're administrator, you can go ahead and disable it and change it from here. I hope we're together. Are we together? Okay. So that is first step. Now the second step is now to access the email. How can these people access emails? Are we together? Hello? Hello. I think your network is not good, but I hope you are together, right?
Yeah.
Okay, your network is not good. So if you want to delete this email, you just come to manage. You can suspend it. You can suspend it from logging in. You can suspend it from sending. You can suspend it from what? From receiving message. You can delete it as well if you have the access to the Cpanel. So now the question is, how do we log into emails? So to log into emails, am I okay? Okay, so to log into email, this custom email by Cpanel hosted by yourself, they have different softwares that can help you to log into emails. The first one is the online one. Okay, the online one, like want to log into using the browser, like how we log into Gmail. The second one is to use the Mac. To use a Mac laptop. The third one is to use a Windows machine, and the fourth one is to use the mobile application. So those are the four different platforms that you may need to log in. You may have a computer. For Mac, you may have a computer. For Windows, you may have a computer. For what? You may have a mobile phone and you want to log in. So if you want to log in, we're going to begin with the browser. So to begin with the browser, we have different softwares that can help you to do what? To log in to your emails. Okay? So these softwares, you can find them here. They're here, different softwares. Just come to emails and then come here, you'll find the different softwares. So I'm going to elaborate the most popular one and the one that you can use. So I'll click here and email account. And then after clicking the email account, click on connect devices. So here it is where you can find the settings that you may need to access an email from another device. You'll find the username, you'll find the password, you'll find the type of incoming email and the type of outgoing email. But this one, we'll look at it when you're doing what? When you're logging in, maybe either to a computer or to a what? To a mobile application. We'll look at this one here. So we want to log in to one of the emails. There is software that you have to use here. It's called wait, I'm coming. Just fixing one thing here. I'm fixing one thing. Let me come. Hello, are you still there? So, are you still there? Your your network is not good. I cannot hear you. But I hope you can hear me. I can't hear you. Can you put the message in the chat? Siku leader. Yadde. You're breaking, really breaking. Please put the message in the chat if you can hear me in case you have a question. So, we have reached this point where you can create emails. Can you please put the message in the chat? I can't hear anything from you. Okay, that's great. You can hear me. Now, we have reached this point of creating emails, and we can see a list of emails under email accounts. So, if you want to log into email, you come to the email that you want, and then you see here, check mail. Here where there's check mail. So if you come to check mail, it will direct you to different softwares that we can use to do what? To check our emails. So we have different softwares here that we can use that we can use to check our emails on our Cpanel. One is called Hoodie and one is called Round Tube. And this is the most popular this is the most popular one, Round Tube, okay? So if I want to log into Round Tube, what I do, I just simply click here on open and then to go ahead and log into my Round Tube. So I simply click here on Round Tube. Now, since your workmates or your mates will not have access to the Cpanel, it means that you'll have to provide them a link that they will use to log into their to their mails. And that link, how do you get it? You just simply come here to Round Tube, and then you copy this link on top here. So this is the link that you'll share with your mates, that in case they want to log in, they have to come to this link, to their mails. So I'm going to open a new instance or a new browser, and I'm going to show you how you can log in. So this is my new browser. So assume that I'm a worker at UG News 24 and they've created for me an email. So what will I do? I'll put there just this link that was provided to me to log into the to the email. And that link is just a simple email. I mean, it's just simple link. It's the name of your website, and then you put 2009. Let me come here. To access, to get the login link, let me show you. To get the login link, you just you do like this. How can I put it? So to get the login link that will give to your people to log in, or to your workmates to log in, you just give them the name of your domains. For example, the name of our domain is ugnews24.info. Okay, that's the name of the domain. That's our domain. Okay, so after doing that, you add the colon and add 2094. That is just a protocol that you must use to log into the to the domain. I mean to the email. Am I clear? Sarah, am I clear? You're really breaking. I did not understand you.
Auntie Madam speaking alone.
I can now get you.
You've not understood me.
I can now get you.
Okay.
Your network is really breaking. I don't know whether you should change the position. Your network is breaking, really breaking. Hello? Okay, so I'll share the video and you'll be able to rewatch it and understand. So I say, so you have created maybe for an employee called Muhindo at ugnews24.info. Okay? So you have created for him this email. And his password, you know his password, 256 Uganda. Okay? So this is what we'll send to this person. But this person will need to log in, to the website. I mean to their email. I think you should just mute your microphone because I cannot hear you. You can mute, and then in case you have a question, put it in the chat clearly. So you have created this email for this employee called Muhindo, and you've given him the password. Now we want to tell this Muhindo can be able to log in and access their emails. So to do that, what you do, you get whatever name of your domain is, the name of your domain, and then you add colon, and then you add 2096. So that is what they will use to log in in their website. So for example, if you are Nodipu, I don't know the website, the spelling nodipu.org. Okay, so if that is the name of your domain, so for these people to log in, they'll just add a semicolon and a 20 and 96 like this. So they just go to this link. So when they go to this link, they'll be able to do what? To access the login page of the domain. So assume that I'm just an employee at UGNews24. They've created for me this email. So they'll just send me this link. So I'll come to my browser. Let me open here some browser. I'll come to my browser. And then after, I put that link here. I put the link here in the browser. And then the link will take me to a webmail where I can log in from. You can mute, you're causing an echo from this side. Yes, you must put 2096 on the link in order to access this page. If you don't put that on the link, you cannot access that page. So when you tell people, now you can log into your emails. So how will they access that login page? To access the login page, you just simply add that 2096 on the, it's a network protocol. You just add this on the domain, a colon and 2096. When you add this on your what? On your domain, then you'll be able to access the login page of the emails. As you can see, you see, I just came to UG News 24 and then I added that 2096. Once I add it, I'm able to access this webmail. Others, if I don't add it, then I'll access the main website. For example, if I don't add it, I just come to ugnews24.info and I click enter. What will it do? It will take me to the main website. Okay, but if I want to log in to the email or to the email panel, what do? I just simply add 2096, and then you see it has taken me to the main website. It's a bit slow, so I simply add 2096 there, and then you see it has taken me to the main website if I don't add 2096. So if I add 2096, it will give me a place where I can log in now to the webmail. So let me go ahead and log in. So I'll use the credentials that were given to me. The username, I'll put it there, and the password, I'll put it there. And then click on login. You see, successfully login. So once I do that, if I'm an employee, I'll be able to access the what? The email. So I'll click on open hoodie. So I'll access only this particular email that I just created. I cannot change the email, only the one that was created for me. So I click on open hoodies, then I'll be able to do what? To get my emails. So this is the interface for emails. Slightly different from that of Google. So this is the interface. So if you want to create an email, if you want to send an email, just come to compose. So here, if I want to see the email that were sent to me, I come to mail, and you can say have here some emails. So let us go ahead and compose. So if when you click on compose, you'll be able to compose an email. You click here, and then you write to the people that you want to send to. And if you want to add multiple people, you can just come here and add a carbon copy or a black carbon copy. So maybe let me send to another emails of mine. I can send to so you'll try to follow these steps. You'll have to follow these steps and make sure it will work. Because for me, I've showed you, we have created them, and they're going to work. So you'll try to follow these steps, step by step, and it will work because I've shown it is working. So you write here the emails. It is coming from me, and then you write where it is going to this person, and then you write the subject. And then I don't know, but they're all info. I don't know if they have existing emails. If they are having this existing email, of course they'll be able, when they log in through these steps, I'm going to share with you this video. When they log in through these steps, they'll be able to access their old emails and the one that has sent those emails. But if you create them new emails, then it means that they'll not be able to get it because they'll be new. But if you just reset for them passwords, they'll be able to get the previous emails in case they were there. So I write here the subject of the email, and then I can put here the email details. Email, complete email. I can write it here. Okay. So if you want to get maybe a well-formatted email, you can add picture. If you want to get attachments, If you can get attachments, you can drag and drop them here to get the attachments. If you want to get now maybe a well formatted email, you can first write it in Word document. Let me show you. You can first write it in Word document. You can see here I have some already existing text. So you can first write in Word document, and after copy, you paste it in the place where you write the email. You see? Then it will be formatted that way. But if you use the software, you can format it properly. Then after, you can click on send to send this email. Yes, you can still log in using Outlook and still work. In fact, that's what I wanted to show when using what? Yeah, you can still log in to Outlook and still work, and that's what I wanted to show you. So I've sent the email, and if I want to see the email that I've sent, just simply come here and be able to see all the emails. So this one that this is the email that was given to show me how I can log into Outlook, how I can log into other softwares here. So if I come to, when I click here on this folder, it will show me a list of things that I want to see. For example, draft emails and the links. So if I come up to send email, it will show me the email that I sent here. So if I come to the existing email, the one that I sent to, let me log into that email and I see if this email was received. I'm trying to log in to the other side, and I see how long it can take for this email to be delivered. So you can see the email has been delivered. So you can see if I come here to my inbox, this is my other email, and I can see this email has arrived. So did it take even a minute? No, it takes even less than a minute for it to get delivered. Okay. So now when you want to log in using softwares, let us say you want to use Mac software or Outlook. Outlook is just the same way how you log in using the previous Outlook. So let me show you how I can log in using another software for Mac, and then that software I'm going to test how long it can take, because you're complaining of what? Of the speed that it delays. So we're going to see how long it can take to send an email and receive an email. So I'm going to log in, and not testing but also learning how to log in. So I can come to my website, I mean to my all applications, and come to mail. Search mail, and here it is. So I'm going to add a new account here. So to add a new account, simply come to mail and come here, add account. So if you are in Outlook, still the same step, come to add account, and then I'm going to say other mail, and say continue. So I'm going to put the email that was given to me, which is muhindo@ugnews24.info, and then I put the password 256. I hope you're following. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. So if I put correct credentials, so I select IMAP here, and then I put here the name of the IMAP. So here, this information, they were sent to me, or you can get them from what? From the Cpanel. So the information, it can find it here. In the first email that they sent to you, the information will always be there. And we can see, if you're using IMAP, you have to use this one, mail.ugnews24.info. So I'll have to add it here. IMAP, I just add mail. So what you do, you just add the word mail in front of your of your domain, mail.eugene.4.info. Then after, you also add here the output at the same one. Okay, those are simple steps, so they may look though they may look to be complicated, but they are simple. What I did, I put my email, I put my password, I selected the word IMAP here. I select the word IMAP here, and I put mail dot the name of my domain, and also add here the mail dot the name of my domain, and then I click on sign in. Hopefully it's going to work, unless there is some issues. So it has logged in, so I can say done. So when I say done, whether you're using Outlook, whether you're using any other software, that is the procedure. So I have logged in, and you can see these are the mails. I can see the sent emails, I can see my inbox. So that is when you're using Mac. Now we are complaining about the speed. We are going to test and see how long it can take for it to send an email and reach to another email. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have here my Outlook software there, and I'm also going to have my Gmail here. So we have here the Gmail, and you have the Outlook. I call it Outlook because it's like Outlook for Mac, but if you're using Windows, you'll have Outlook, but here you're having this one called Mail. So I'm going to send an email to another mail of Gmail, to the Gmail email, and we see how long it will take. So what do I do after logging in? I'll come to compose, and then after on composing, I'm going to put here the mail that I'm sending to. So it's already there, mobilehood at gmail.com. It's there. Okay, I put the subject speed test. That is the carbon copy. I put the subject speed test. Then about formatting, if you're using Outlook, you can format things really good. For example, I'm going to format a text here, and we see how it's going to look like. So to format, what you do, the advice that I can give you is to first write your email properly in Word, and then after writing it properly, you copy that text and paste it here. For example, you can see this is something that let me show you. This is some good text that I wrote, and they're well formatted in Word. Can you see? They have headings, they have tables, they have pictures. You see, they have pictures, they have almost everything that I may need to put in my Word. They have some code. So I'm going to copy this as it is and paste it. So you'll be first writing your email in Word and paste it in the place where you send. So I'll write it properly, copy, come now to where? Come to the email here and paste it. Okay, so you can see everything, the headings are well formatted, the lists are well formatted, some formatted text, even the tables, they are also there. You can as well design better tables than this one. Okay, so this is the email, even the picture is already there. The picture is already there. So you can write your email, what I'm trying to say, you can write your email in Word, Microsoft Word properly, and then come here and paste it. So after doing that, that's not good. What's not good? Writing in Word and pasting. Your microphone is not clear. That's the problem. Your microphone is totally poor. Your microphone is totally not clear. Maybe after here we'll discuss how we can come about it. So, hello? I say I cannot hear you clearly. You're really breaking. Can't hear a word.
In the chat. Check in the chat.
Okay. After here, I'm going to check. We're going to check. Let me first finish them presenting, then we'll come to WhatsApp and discuss. So you can write your email anywhere properly. Yes.
In the chat.
Okay. You can write your email anywhere properly, and then after you send it. So we are going to send. This is where we are going to send it. I'm sending it here. So this is the webmail, and this is the Gmail. So let us send it to Gmail and see how long it will take. So I'll click on send here so it can be sent. So let's go ahead and send. So if you come here to send, and we refresh here in Gmail, so you can count 3. So it is gone. So it is gone. When it's sent, it is received here. So you can see here, speed test, it has come in Gmail. If I open Gmail, the email has come, and it is really well formatted, as the tables are there, everything, colors and everything that we may want in an email. Even pictures are there. Can you see? Pictures are there and everything. So if you want to view the entire email as plain text, you can go there and view it. It did not even take 2 seconds for the email to come from this side to this side. So when you say it is so slow, maybe it's the problem of your server, but as we have tested, it does not even take like 5 seconds for this email to come from the other side to this side. Likewise, replying, let us try to reply and see how long it will take. I'm going to read the chats after here. This is simple reply. Now let us go ahead and reply. Come this side, we can just simply refresh. I don't know here why there is refresh option. Let me see what you put in the chat. Writing in Word and pasting. It may not work. Some issue. Yeah. It may not work for some visual impairment people. Okay, I don't know how you can solve that then. But so you see, here it has come. The email has come down that we received. So if we open it here, you can see we have got the reply from the other side. We have got the reply. Speed test and the reply. So sending and replying did not take even more than 30 seconds. So about the speed, I doubt that it might be true, unless the server is having the problem. But about the speed of emails, it is fast. It did not take 10 seconds to send and receive emails. Then the last thing is to use the mobile applications. To use the mobile application. What I'm going to do, I'm going to demonstrate how you can use your Gmail mobile application to log in into this webmail. But before I proceed to there, let me first see if you appreciate this. If you don't appreciate it, then I'll know that we don't need to proceed. Okay, I'll come to the charts and we see. Okay, I'm in the charts now. It may work for visual, but the thing is, let me first stop the recording. The thing is, everyone uses Microsoft Word app. So click on Gmail. After clicking on Gmail,
Where did you get
You come here on these 3 lines. I mean, no, not on those 3 lines. You come on this picture where your picture is on top here, where there's account. Click on that picture. I hope you can see it in the top right corner. Click on that picture. After clicking on that picture, you come here where there is add account. So click on add account. After doing that, you'll be taken to this page. Say other. Then you enter here the mail. So I'm going to enter the mail, which is mohindo at ugnews24.info. Okay, then I say next, and then they ask me to enter whether it is POP3 or IMAP. We select IMAP. Here we select the second one, this one, personal IMAP here. Then we enter the password. So the password is 256 Uganda. Check that, and then they'll ask you to confirm, then say next. To load, validate if the information that I provided is correct. They'll ask me how I want to be signed in. I just say next. Then they ask me, so it has successfully logged me in. So they want now, after how many minutes? Now I think here this is where we get the problem. They ask me like, how do I want this application to refresh or to check there is new email in my account? So I can set that one from here. You see? Here, every 15 minutes. Like, how should it frequently go and check if there is new email? So if I say every 15 minutes, it means that after 15 minutes, it will go and check if they don't have an email on my on my account, because it's not a Gmail. So if I can check it from here, I can say every 1 hour, every 30 minutes, or every 15 minutes, or you should never check. So I can leave it every 15 minutes. So it means that every 15 minutes, we'll go and check if I don't have a new mail. So to ask me, should I notify you in case there's a new email? I say yes. Should I keep it sync with the email, like if you send an email and you're offline, so when you connect, should it send? I say yes. Should it download attachment automatically when I'm on Wi-Fi? I say yes, like that, and then say next. So once doing like that, I have my personal emails on my device. So they say, how do I want to be named? So I want to be named as Mohindo Mubarak. I say next, and then that's the last step. I have my emails there. So if I come here to these 3 lines, so if I come here to this picture, I'll be able to see this email. Can you see? UGNews24. Mohindo here. Can you see this one? Mohindo at ugnews24.info. You can see it here. So it means that I have my personal webmail logged in my in my Gmail account for free, not $6 per month. That's how they asked me, for free, using just the resources that I have. I can even compose. When I compose the email, I'll be given the same features that would be given to me, if I was to compose a Gmail or any other email. Let me try to send an email, maybe to this email. Okay, ugnews24.info. .ugnews24 at gmail.com. I can put from mobile app, and I put here simple. So I can write there my composed email, and then I go ahead and send. Okay, so if I can even add some attachments, but I've sent it without attachment. So it will load. It is not sent yet. It can take some seconds, depending on your network, in fact. It is not sent yet. It's still sending. So it is sent. Nothing in outbox. So it is now sent. It did not take even more than 30 seconds for it to be sent. So if you come to now all inboxes, let me switch. You can see even the notification here on top. My other email here. I have received that email. So if I come here to top and I switch to UGNews24 for Gmail, you can see here I have this email. Can you see it here? So if I open it, I have successfully received an email from a webmail. Did it take even 1 minute? The answer is no. So that's how we create emails for web. That's how we create web mails for the domain. That's how we log in on Cpanel, and that is how we create emails and send them on Cpanel, and that's how we log in this email to the what? To the mobile app of Gmail. I'm going to upload this video and share with you the link in case you want to rewatch it. You can again come and rewatch it. So you can ask questions in case it is there.